welcome. Attention. I wanted this to be like on the president.
Oh, like the presidential address?
Yeah.
Smart.
Just
Listen, y'all.
Listen, I'm going to pass a law that's going to fuck over most of you, but it's going to give me more cheddar.
Ooh.
Can I get an amen?
Amen.
Hallelujah.
Hallelujah.
And that's all you really got to do to become the president.
Yeah, that sounds about right. I mean, honestly, you're pretty good at that.
Dude, I was thinking about billionaires earlier.
Oh,
right?
yeah? What about
billionaires, trillionaires, whatever the fucking millionaire. And I was thinking like they really need a religion for billionaires because none of them really apply for them. They need to get their
They need some morals. Is that what you're saying?
Exactly.
I get
their
dude.
morals need to be realigned because I believe not all of them, because I'm sure, I'm not in everyone's business. So I'm sure some people make a lot of money and they do put it in places which are truly helping the world and make it better and such like that. But I'm sure there's quite the opposite as well, where they're very stingy. All they care about's the dollar.
Oh, most of the time, dude. I mean, like, you don't go to be a millionaire, billionaire. Like, I would say billionaire. Millionaire, you can go on your passions.
Yeah, you can stumble into a million.
Yeah. But billionaire, like, you're all about that cheddar.
I think so. Unless like you accidentally bought 100,000 Bitcoin at a penny.
Yeah, and then like my friend. Yeah, my friend did that shit, and now he's like a silly pothead that lives in Colorado.
And that's honestly the dream. Like that is the dream because, well, it's at least part of a dream. Doing nothing and becoming rich for it.
I agree. I think that's definitely the big part of the dream because then you get to do whatever you want.
It's
right?
Yeah, it's weird. Yeah, because then you can like, if you hit that jackpot and you didn't hit the jackpot of like, let's say talent or whatever, right?
I get you. Yeah.
Then you can actually still spend most of your days
doing whatever. Because
whatever.
All right, so for instance, say you blew up to 10 million followers on social media right now. You still have to do that every day. Like it's still your job.
Yeah.
Whereas, like, if you just stumble up into a millie, you fall into a Millie Billy.
Yeah, silly Billy.
If you fall into a silly Millie or a silly Billy,
yeah,
then think about it. Like, you don't have any obligations to do anything. You just start living whatever.
Dude, $1 billion. So that would get me far. $1 billion would get me far.
Million, not far. Billy, far.
Yeah, like
Millie, okay.
How many rockets? Could I build a rocket with $1 billion?
Absolutely.
Not.
Probably not.
You don't think it? Oh, damn.
But you're definitely getting into rocket territory, though.
Yeah, because I want to. If I'm gonna have $1 billion, I at least want a rocket, like a.
You think that's the move now,
rocket.
right? Because like so many people have private jets. Is that why all these billionaires are like, oh well, I got a space shuttle?
Dude, that is definitely the move. And mark my words, someone's gonna make a lot of money. All right, because if you invest in the right company. In the space world right now.
Oh, I'm saying like
you're the next biddy.
That's Apple. That's Facebook. That's Twitter.
Yes.
Like you're talking about like a monumental change in evolution or industry.
Dude, they're talking about sending people in space for a little joyride.
Yeah, and so like think of how much money Uber's made from some little joyrides. Now imagine going to the fucking moon.
Yeah, dude, it's fucking crazy, man.
All right, so Tiffany, before the podcast started,
What's up,
she
baby
said
girl?
she hit us and she's like, "Hey, yo, I hope you're ready for the question of the day."
Okay, I'm
and
ready.
so she hit us with the question of the day.
Let's see what it is.
I don't know what part of it is, so you're gonna help me out, Noah.
All right.
Tiffany says, "Hello, Noah and Jay. So, question of the day is bits or waffles and bacon? Just pick one and it goes on the board." Now, I don't know what bits are.
Oh, that's BLTs, brother.
Oh, my bad. Sorry, I didn't see the top of it. Oh, then waffles and bacon for sure, all day.
Ooh, man, I do love a nice fresh BLT though. I probably eat more bacon and waffles than BLTs.
That sounds right, yeah.
But I do love a BLT.
But you got to get rid of one.
Yeah, if one, I can never have one again.
Think about those protein waffles that are in your freezer right now that you've been eating.
I know, that's what I mean. Like, dude, it's sad, but I would have to eliminate the BLT.
Yeah,
I don't want to.
I'm not saying like no, I don't like BLTs. I'm saying like there's
sad.
just no contest. That's like if you ask like BLT versus like ham and cheese, I think we can get more like I don't even like ham and cheese. So
no,
like,
yeah,
whatever.
I'm built-in up.
I'm belting up.
Oh God.
Or what about a sub versus a BLT?
Listen, subs all day.
Yeah, same.
I have a little fucking heart murmur right now.
Are you? You think
Like
you're
a
about to
good
pass
one.
out?
Like no, like a good one. Like it's like a.
Almost like butterflies.
It's
in
like
your stomach?
passion.
Ooh.
It's passion in my heart.
Is it from the
You know what I
BLT talk or the waffles?
I'm not sure, but I just want to spill it out all over like a fucking busted nut. Dude, nuts are gross, man. It sucks that we have to bust them so much.
I agree. I think it's fucking horrible. Like, why do I gotta have goo coming out, dude?
Who was it? Some rapper I was listening to. He was rapping. He was like, I can't think straight if I don't got my nut bust. And that's honestly true. It's like you're not thinking clearly if you got a full load in you.
Oh, and
It's
I don't
so
think
stupid.
that girls understand that.
Do they have a similar thing going on?
I don't think so.
Their
You
tits
gotta
got too much milk.
No,
they
you
need
got to
to-
remember though, like we have a very different life, right? Like in the wild, let's say 3 million years ago, right? All right, let's paint back, right? So we're a civilized man, right? Your goal is to drop your bombs and as many things as possible so you could spread your genes, right? But a girl can only have 1 to 2, maybe 3 in a random occasion babies a year or every 9 months, right?
Yeah.
So it makes more sense for us to be like, oh, let me go constantly berate all these women.
Berate them.
Yeah, berate them bitches.
Come on, baby.
But like that's why the woman typically is not as, sexually
Bro,
all over the
I
place,
cannot
yeah.
even pass up on that. Berating women. That's a horrible.
This is 3 million years ago. It's a totally different world.
Let me berate you.
Yeah, dude, they were
They're
hitting them with
like- they're like,
clubs. Like,
"Oh,
all right, come on, baby.
My hair is a little knotted.
No,
I would
not
love a braid.
Not braiding. No, I'm talking about talking shit. Berating. Berating
Fuck
women.
off, man. Kevin plays.
Kevin plays through $5 for love.
Love you, Kevin.
Dude.
Thank you for love.
Rachel
I love
goes, LOL, that's BLT's brother. And that's what you said.
That
and it made
is.
me laugh when I read it more than when you said it. I don't know why, but it made me laugh super hard.
you, brother.
Brother.
We gotta have Hulk Hogan on the pod one day.
Dude, I wish. My mom would flip, dude.
He's gonna
loves
die
Hulky.
soon too, so we gotta be careful, man. He stays too much out in the sun. He might get that.
You think
cancer.
Scott Smith might know fucking Hulky Kogi?
No way.
Dude.
I mean, there's not even a chance.
There's a bigger chance than me knowing him for sure. He's in the wrestling world, right?
I mean, I guess.
Do you think it's a better chance that your dad could find a way to know him than Scott Smith?
Yeah,
Okay, let's
I
fucking
really do. I think my dad
let's
probably.
go berate your dad and figure out if he could help out.
The one thing I know is there's one thing I know.
Yeah.
It's my dad knows a lot of people,
That's a fair point.
and there's always the 6 degrees. I mean, with my dad, it's like 2.
It's usually 2, I think. I think between almost everybody that lives in this country, it's 2.
Dude, it's so fucked up. I'm so lucky because listen, when I was young, I keep saying that. When I was a kid, man, so like if I thought of something, pretty much I could just ask my dad and he knew a guide to get it.
Isn't that crazy?
And so like my other friends and
Yeah.
such, their dads were like so lame compared to my dad.
I mean, literally every dad's pretty much lame as shit.
because
dude.
like
they work at Bell Tire for 35 years. It's like, well, I know Steve that works in accounting. That's about it.
I would come back from like just a weekend with like pictures with the cheetah and like stuff like this. And everyone's like, what the fuck? You're petting a cheetah.
Yeah.
And they're just like, my dad worked all day.
Yeah, and cheated it on my mom, dude. Cheated
Dude.
on it, bro.
It's just crazy how many like.
You're so
and,
right.
and we talked about that in the Choices podcast is because he's just a fucking god when it comes to networking.
Oh my god, dude.
No one. I mean, I'm sure people give him their number, but more of the time he's like prying it out
He's
of them.
taking your
He's like,
number. But you know what though? Like I
He's
will
earned it.
say that not only has he earned it, but he's kind of the same. Like he gives the same way.
oh yeah,
So meaning like when I met your dad
yeah.
at Gatorland the first time,
yeah.
I'm saying like I talked to him for maybe 15, 20 minutes about
Yeah.
like, hey, like I'm really interested in shooting for you. He's like, oh, take out your phone.
Yeah.
And gave me his number. So like it's not like he's stingy with his
No,
number too. He
no,
gives
no.
people the same opportunity.
And like, dude, we're gonna be leaking the news because you're so right. Like any person that kind of asks, he will give. You know what I mean? It's weird.
I wouldn't say every person, but like if there's a reason for it, yeah. Like if you were like,
yeah, it's pretty common.
yeah, like if if you were like, you know, say if you had some reason to stay in touch with Brian, like he probably is gonna give you his number, but like,
Yeah.
but you have to have a reason. Like I don't think if I was just like, hey, I just really love your videos, he's gonna be like, oh, here, take my number, call me anytime.
Dude, I've seen it happen. I've seen it happen. My dad's too nice, dude. He doesn't like have a reject button.
Yeah.
It's like some people, the truth is some people just shouldn't have your phone number.
Most people shouldn't have your phone number.
and he just doesn't really think that way.
And listen, maybe it's smart in the sense like, I mean, I wouldn't be here if he wasn't,
Right.
and that's helped him out enough. You know what I mean? So like, I wonder if it's kind of a good thing sometimes.
Yeah,
it's almost like you have more opportunities for it to be good.
He's like paying his dues for what people have done for him.
Yeah, and that's what I mean. That's what I love is that he's not stingy. If he was stingy with his own number, I'd be like, oh, that's kind of lame. Like you're going after everyone's. But like, if you have a reason to talk to Brian, he'll help you out. I promise.
For sure.
He's a good guy.
Something to learn there.
Oh, so Derek Hall, he says, yo, we back up in this bitch.
What's up, dude?
Happy Friday, fellas.
Oh, happy Friday.
But he spelled it
Freaked
like
out Friday.
fried, you know?
Friday. Ooh,
so that like being
French fries.
like French fries.
Like French fries. Oh, dude,
Freedom
we're
fries.
getting love right off the rip, man. Thank you guys, everyone.
High class says, at Jay, I've DM'd you on Instagram and I need some media help. I got you, bro. I'll help you out.
Listen.
It's $39.95.
Let's give him a fucking little tip here. Why don't you go learn?
Yeah.
You need some help? Go learn.
So, okay, and you're right, because that's honestly what I'm going to probably tell you, whatever it is. Because, all right, so for instance, yesterday, one of our employees here was asking for camera advice.
Yeah.
And what did I tell him, Noah?
So, like, you told them way more than I would have told them.
Yeah.
Because I know that I pretty much don't know any of it today.
Yeah. And that's why I said, I was like, you're not going to remember any of this, so.
Yeah, it's like, dude, it's hard because, don't get me wrong, like a mentorship is great.
That's great, yeah.
But
no, you
really,
can't hang out with me every day. Like,
really physical, like, experience teaches you more than anything.
Yeah.
It's so strange. Like, I mean, I didn't nobody really taught me how to edit videos.
Same. Yeah.
It's pretty much, I've just,
learned the software in some way. And then if you have a trouble with something, you go look it up.
Yeah. And you just like, you just got to figure out how to use the tool that you're working with.
And another thing too, right, is that, so I don't know what his question was on. It might be something that I actually can help him out super easy. Yeah. But if it's something like, what kind of camera should I get? What kind of editing software should I use? Yeah. That's up to you. I mean, people use everything and do great stuff. It's high class
Pythons.
I'm actually going to try and look it up real quick. But
dude, I'm telling you.
But I pretty much told her, the girl, I was like, hey, I'm going to give you people to watch. Go watch them. That's what I did. I didn't go to school. Noah didn't go to school.
Yeah, exactly. We were also just talking about this. You know, he's saying you need some help on the media side. Where was I going with that? You need some help on the media side. So, all right. So, no matter what you do, for the first, Jay says 10 years. I think it's probably like 5 to 10 years, but definitely in that range. You're going to be copying most people that you enjoy, right? So I think that's kind of what you should do.
Yeah.
It's just like whatever you are going after, kind of just copy the people above you. Not like steal their shit by any means.
No,
but like
make it your own.
Indulge in it, and it's just going to inevitably be a copy. It's like, I don't know why it's that way. But most of the time it is.
So what happens, right? Like, let's say if you're learning bass guitar. I know you've been fucking around on the bass. You've been slapping the bass a little bit, right? So the best way to learn is, all right, let me learn Crazy Train by Ozzy Osbourne, right? Or let me learn this song by Led Zeppelin. And once you learn it, you not only learn the notes and where they are in their relationship to one another, but you also learned like, oh, this is a good way to write this. I could string these notes together like this, and now you can do that in other ways. And now you steal from 20 people, and you start making your own style.
So
you know?
I think what the help you're going to get is this. Keep on trying. Keep on indulging in media that you enjoy. And just, give it your heart, man. I think
I have the question.
I think it'd be good.
So what he asked was,
what is it?
He wanted me to make an intro for his YouTube channel, right? He has a logo and stuff. So I don't really know exactly how to do that. I could definitely give it a shot. Or you could take what we just said and try to learn how to do it. And then you'll have a skill for the rest of your life that you'll know how to do. But either one I'm fine with. I could try, or you could pay somebody on Fiverr.
Yeah, Fiverr is usually good with that. Like,
because that's like a whole nother side of editing.
Yeah, with that, yeah, definitely. I would go with Fiverr, man.
I would go on Fiverr, pay somebody $20 or something.
Yeah, unless you just want to learn. But again, that's gonna be hard for something that you. I don't know. It's up to you, man. Whatever.
Sweet. Alicia.
What's
says,
up, baby?
Hey, Noah and Jay. Choices
back.
checking in.
Welcome
Snake Talk
back.
have been getting me through some tough times lately, so I
Sorry to hear
appreciate
that.
all of y'all. Also, have either of you tried the vitamin C hack going viral?
No, I want to see this.
Let's see what it is.
Vitamin C hack.
I have never even heard of a vitamin C hack.
I don't even. The only vitamin C I really take is from orange juice, honestly,
Yeah.
and my couscous. That's got a little bit of. Have you seen? What's the vitamin C hack?
This all seems to be stuff having to do with
That's like
brightening their hair or something. So maybe you don't have to super chat if you don't want
just
to,
like
but just
tell
put
us
it down
in the-
below and I'll see if I know what I'm talking
The
about.
vitamin C hack, yeah, man, I've never heard of that before. But you know what I've seen recently? So this chick like gorilla glued her hair,
Oh, shit.
and then she had to like get it surgically removed or something.
What? What do you mean?
Yeah, because dude, when you gorilla glue your hair, it's over.
Yeah,
It's like,
of course.
it's
So now
game
it's on your
over.
scalp and also glued together.
Yeah, so they had to like do surgery, I think.
Stupid bitch.
I'm pretty sure.
So they had to
and-
like remove her scalp?
Some shit, right? And then so like it's better now, fake hair, I'm pretty sure now. But check this out. She had a GoFundMe, it went viral, tons of money in her pocket, right? Boom. Like a few days later, this fucking white bitch gorilla glued her hair to try to go viral like the last chick just did a few days ago.
No, dude.
And now she just looks like a goof because obviously everyone knows that she just like stole.
that idea.
Yeah.
Like, that's a great example. That literally was like right what we were just talking about too. It's like you
This
could do the same thing. Don't steal the idea though, especially if it's not dumb.
I mean, dude, that's fucking stupid. Why are you? All right, the first person, maybe that was a true accident. The second person's just fucking crazy.
Yeah, dude, because it's like the shame me once, or fool me once, shame on you,
Yeah.
fool me twice, shame on me. But like you are an asshole, dude. Like you already knew that was gonna happen.
Dude,
You went and did it.
hold on.
It's almost like getting viral is like dangerous
Something's
because
off.
people are nuts. What?
Something's off, man. We gotta find that passion. Let's talk about something we're passionate about, man.
Oh,
Fuck the Gorilla Glue hair.
unless it's
girl.
Gorilla Glue number 4, then I'm down.
I'm telling you, like,
What are you passionate about right now besides like your normal shit? You got something new?
I got. You know, you and I, we've been making music recently,
A lot, yeah. Almost anytime
Every
I'm not
day.
editing, yeah.
pretty much every day, and so I think that means we're passionate about that.
Oh, dude, I mean for sure.
I listen to so much music.
Yeah.
It's hard to describe. It's like speaking your heart. Like I've noticed, especially recently with Most Def. All right,
Okay.
sometimes in his songs, the lyrics don't necessarily like they're nothing special.
It's not profound. Yeah.
But you can feel the heart coming through the mic.
Isn't that
and into
crazy?
your ears. Like, it's so strange. Like, it's dude,
Spiritual.
and it connects to my heart, and I'm sure it does with thousands and thousands and millions of other people. But it's so strange to me that I like remember we were talking about the senses, and like how there's like fucking more senses.
Yeah.
Dude, I feel like that's like another fucking sense. Like, dude, we're connecting via heart together. Like,
Yeah, no, I know exactly what you're saying. Like your transfer of emotion.
yeah,
right?
and it's not
but
just
without being in person.
yeah. It's so strange how because if you truly are meaning what you're saying and expressing it with your heart and all the other emotions inside of you, and it's truthful, it will
Resonate.
it will like transcend through the music through
And you'll feel
through
that
the person.
you know, it's funny. I don't know if you ever heard the song I think it's called Mad World. You know that like all around me off.
Yeah.
Dude, that song used to like hit me so fucking hard because of the piano and shit. And it's like you can take the vocals and the words away, and it's still gonna hit me like that because of the way that what the piano was trying to represent.
That's a good point.
Was that mood, right? So when you write a song, you're coming up with not only like the beat or whatever, but like this mood.
The motion.
Yeah,
the
like
motion.
is this bouncy? Does it make you feel good, or is it sad? Is it kind of like dark?
Something you said just made me think about this. It's not even just the words, right? Words can do it excellently, but like you're saying, it's also the instrument.
Yeah,
the instrument has the same power as our voice
to create ambiance, to create a mood.
I've also noticed that sometimes beats are not good without the vocals.
Right. And I've done that. You know how on Epidemic you'll download the stems?
Yeah.
And you try to do something where like, oh, I kind of like the song, but I don't want words in it.
Yeah.
And then you downloaded it and you're like, wow, this actually sucks without the words in it.
Yeah, because it's so
happens all the time.
So weird, man. But I just love that that fucking emotion that comes through and it connects to me. Like, and again, I can only speak for myself because I don't know.
No, but you're so right.
But dude, it's so strange how it can just resonate inside of your fucking like flesh.
And now what's cool is that me and you like also like making that too, right? Like we want to be able to do that.
Oh yeah, and it's easy for you and I because like we're so in. I mean, this is what I just believe. This could be ignorant, but we're so in tune with that feeling.
Yeah, of course.
So that when you're just experimenting, all I have to do is fucking hit the right note.
And I'm like, oh, there it is.
I'm like, this is it. We're riding with this whole thing, and then boom.
Yeah, and it's funny because I could play 40 notes, and I don't feel that. And then, like you said, the second you hit the two notes together,
it's just,
ding, dong, and you're like,
over.
Oh, okay, this is where we're going. And then now this whole thing gets created, and it's like, that's not really me. That's something happening, right? Like, that's crazy that it's not like I'm forcing it, is what I'm saying. Like, it just happens.
Yeah,
pours out.
I wonder what that is. It's like, I wonder what that is inside of us because obviously it's there.
Yeah,
it's there inside of us, and it's always there.
Right. I mean, you know me, dude. I'm constantly making noises with my mouth, whether it's like musical stuff. You know what I mean?
It's like a radio station that's always playing.
That's a good way to
but low.
All right, so good example, right? So obviously we know that radio waves right now are in this room.
Yeah.
Right? That like literally like I don't know, what's a big station around here? WJR or whatever.
97.1.
All right, so 97.1 is playing right now, but we can't hear it because we're not tuned in.
Uh-huh.
So like what like that might have something to do with it, where like maybe we are tuned into a weird frequency, or not just us, but like creatives in general, where like this stuff pours out, even though everyone else it's technically around them, they're just not tuned in. Because it has to be, right?
And I also think that a lot of people have the ability, but it just gets suppressed over the years, especially after, like, when you're coming out of a child, from becoming you're a child and you're growing up, you know, life can get real, really fast.
Yeah. And you don't have the opportunity to fuck around on a computer learning it or something.
Then, you know, and then by the time you know it, you're 50 and you're just been whatever. And
yeah, but that because you had to. Maybe you had kids or your mom passed away, so you had to take care of your brother and sister, whatever. And but oh man, that makes me sad, dude.
Then those people, they still fucking, you know, they still turn on the radio and they'll listen to like their classic rock song, and they're vibing.
And that's the thing too, right?
They still have that inside of them.
Is that like there's different ways to like enjoy music too, right? Like, so Maria doesn't know how to play any instrument at all, but she fucking loves music like as much as I do. Like, she listens to, 100,000 different songs, bands, and all different genres, and but she doesn't make music at all, but she still gets that joy out of it. Where like I need to be like making it too.
Yeah, I'm with you. I'm with you because like, and it's not even by choice. It's not by choice.
Nope.
It's like fucking spurts out of
almost
me.
Like an addiction. Like it's like the second I'm playing around on Epidemic, I'm like, I gotta make
it's
a song.
Like a fucking hard cock holding back a cum.
You know what? That's exactly what it is.
It's just the cock's always hard and is not always ready to come, but
you're just like rubbing it on the bed. You're like, fuck, man, I need it.
Exactly, and then sometimes just ejaculates and it's just coming out of your mouth and your
soul, your soul and your spirit,
fucking coming out, and it's just taking over everything around you.
You're smart. That makes sense. It's so true though, man. And like, you know, I've been in with music my whole life, and I know your dad's played music his whole life too, so you've always had an appreciation for it because of that. And my mom used to rock me in the cradle like Ozzy Osbourne, Black Sabbath, and shit, Iron Maiden. Yeah. Yeah, dude, you know that, bro. And then, so I've like been in love with music forever. And I think it's one of you have like language and music, and both are old as shit, and we use both to communicate in different ways.
And what is language? It's just expressing emotion
Through words and sounds.
And it's so
same as music. It's expressing
same
emotion.
thing.
Whoa.
It's the same thing.
I think we just figured it out. It's
just
expressing emotion through sounds.
Yeah.
And the funny thing is that it's the same way, because take away, I mean, we've had this conversation before. You take away the meaning from the words I'm saying, and I'm just making noises.
Gibberish.
I did make noises. you
Yeah,
know, like
but we attach it to
a meaning. Same with the song. You know, you attach that song to maybe a part in your life, maybe a summer that was really good, and that song comes on the radio, and you're like, oh damn, dude, I remember all these moments. I remember all these memories. You know, that's my favorite. I love hearing a song that just like brings you back.
You know what song's been stuck in my head all day?
What's that?
Is this love? Is this love? Is this love that I'm feeling? Yeah, that song's been stuck in my head all day. And it's like good to have though.
And wonder why that happens too. Like, why do songs get stuck in our head?
I think maybe it just matches your emotion for the day. And you're just like, this is how I'm feeling today. And so like your body just rides with it. It's just like,
it's like your little theme song for the day, dude.
Yeah, because, all right, so most of the time, I've had songs that I don't like Happy by Pharrell Williams stuck in my head. And when, I just want to go into this real quick.
You're good.
Like Happy, when it first came out, I was fine with it, all right? But it got overplayed and then wore out, and then I dreaded it, but it would still get stuck in my head.
Yeah.
So it's not always a good thing.
No, so this is what this says, and this is just something, but it says the faster the speed of a song, the more likely it is to spontaneously pop into your head. This is because people tend to move along to earworms. So earworms can get stuck in your head when you're briskly walking, brushing your teeth, or sweeping, because they match the tempo of what you're doing. So, you know, if you're sweeping,
Yeah.
then you're like, burn, doon, gan, doon, burn, doon,
You're Michael Jackson.
yeah, you're like, oh shit. You're like, oh damn.
Yeah.
And then now it's been 3 hours with that stuck in your fucking head. You know?
Yeah.
Damn, that's really cool.
I was watching a Michael Jackson interview, or a bunch of interviews actually, of him and
Older ones, like was he light skinned or dark skinned at the point?
he was lighty.
Okay.
He was a lighty.
So he was on.
He was creating that song.
Get the fuck out, really?
Yeah. In fucking, what was it? Oh yeah, and the guy was interviewing him.
Billie Jean, right?
Yeah, Billie Jean. And he was, oh my God, he's so fucking ignorant. Because he was like, he was just like, how do you create your music? Where's blah, blah, blah come from? And like, dude, you can't really like explain that. Like, he was trying to get him to basically like, I don't know. It's strange. You would have to watch the interview to exactly understand what I mean. And maybe I was just wrong in the moment, but I felt like the guy was such an asshole. And
like asking a question that like is obviously not easy to answer. Like, where did you come up with this song? It's like, I don't fucking know. 30 years of experience in life, and
yeah, and it's just strange. It was awesome to. Maybe I got off the wrong foot there, but like it was. Then Michael Jackson started like going into it a little bit, and he was explaining how he hears it all inside of him.
Yeah.
And when it's the same thing when we're video editing.
Yeah.
When they're watching, when he's listening to the music go by, he'll stop and add something if it's not there, but it's there, it's inside.
Yeah.
And so when it passes, you stop because you know that it's wrong, even though from an outside view, you're like, why are you stopping?
Damn, that's so true.
But
I agree.
You know it's wrong.
Yeah, you're like, oh, there needs to be something else here.
Yeah. And it's very strange how that is. Like, and you just have to keep, that's the same thing with video editing. Like, you keep going over and like you add to the piece or take out or.
Yeah, you like go over the same piece over and over and over. So like say there's like a 1 minute segment where me, you, and Anthony are bullshitting. And you're like pick it apart. And the more you could spend forever on that 1 minute piece and make it the best possible. Or you spend 10 minutes. It just depends on what you want to do. But I agree, like you scroll past and then something happens. Like say I say something stupid, right? And you just pointed the camera at me. You're like, there needs to be a pop zoom there. It needs to pop zoom right into Jay's face because it's such a dumb thing that he said that I need to amplify that or whatever the case may be.
It was also interesting. I've been stuck on this for like a week or so. I was listening. I've been watching a lot of interviews. I just like them. And I was listening to the Jimi Hendrix interview, and they were talking about studio time.
Okay.
And how professional musicians should be able to perfect the song that they are trying to record in less than 3 takes.
Okay.
And if they're not doing it in less than 3 takes, they're not good enough to be recording.
Interesting. And it makes sense, though, because you need to have that shit down.
And it's been fucking with my head so hard because we always talk about it. That life, like different categories of life match others.
Yeah. Everything's like something.
So I've been trying to think like, because it's strange because I kind of agree with video editing. Like after like 3 or so passes,
You should have everything, or
Yeah,
you're,
it's
or
like
you're
it's-
not doing it right.
exactly. It's
I
just
agree.
like, so it's the same thing, but I keep having this conflict because like I'm like, okay, it kind of applies, but obviously they're different.
But it's really not, though. It's the same type of idea, and you're so right. So, like, for instance, when I edit, I lay down the A-roll timeline,
Mm-hmm.
you know, if I need certain spots, whatever. And then I do the B-roll over top, and then I color grade. So I watch the whole thing 3 times, and those are the 3 passes where, like, if I'm rolling through, I'll be like,
Yeah.
oh, okay, this needs to change, or this needs to go. And I condense it all into one thing,
Yeah.
but it's 3 takes always.
Yeah.
And I agree. And I would say 99.999% of the time, the vlog is like exactly what I wanted it to be. And
Yeah.
also there's no mistakes. There's no places that I like missed a frame or something like that, you know?
Yeah, it's just been fucking with me. Like, there's certain stuff like that that always gets in my head and just fucking just I have to think about it until I understand it fully, and I'm like, oh, okay, I kind of get it.
Yeah.
And there's still some there. I know that because when I think about it, I'm like, yeah, there's definitely similarities.
And I'm sure there's
Just
times
something
where
I'm
like
missing.
there's always going to be times where there's an artist in the studio that does go over 3 times and is still supposed to be recorded. And there's going to be times where you have a video that you need to go over 5 times and it still should be a good video. You know what I mean? Like it's not a cemented rule because listen,
Yeah, that's what
it depends on the music you're playing too, right? Like, yeah, I guess for Jimi Hendrix, who was a very like groovy, trippy, non-generic person, yeah, because it's coming from the soul.
Yeah.
But if you're in like a technical melodic death metal band, that shit's very difficult to play, and you want every note to be perfect. So like, with Jimi Hendrix, he didn't want any note to be perfect.
dude,
he wanted everything to be crazy and
you
off
know
the
what was
walls.
beautiful? I heard him say,
What?
Jimi Hendrix, he said that he's been copied, he's been like replicated so much that he's heard people copy his mistakes.
Wow, that's weird. And that's
Right?
that's kind of what I mean too, right? Because that means he recorded his mistakes.
Oh yeah. Because there's you know this. No, nothing's perfect. Nobody's perfect, and so there will always be mistakes. And
But people used it as like, oh, I like this mistake and how it sounded. Almost,
exactly,
right?
and it's almost, and there's definitely a middle ground there, but it's almost good to not try to polish all your mistakes because that's what makes it
Human.
unique. And
Yeah. No, you're right. I mean, when
Special.
you hear, we've talked about it with like quantization on, notes,
Yeah.
right? Like,
it was
I forget who it was.
it was
Somebody
Jay Dilla.
some beat producer, right? That he liked. I thought it was somebody else, somebody more famous.
It wasn't Jay Dilla.
But anyway, so when they make their beats, there's a thing called quantization, which like it perfectly aligns your notes with the metronome. And some rappers or some producers like to do that so that everything sounds perfect, but then it sounds like a robot. Or you get that little bit of swing caused from a human doing it, and it, like you said, it becomes personal. It becomes
so mad
its own.
I can't think of his fucking name.
It's all good.
It's all good, baby.
So you want to know something in music that always frustrated me?
Was it?
Looking back, right? So
Yeah.
let's say Led Zeppelin. It's hard to say that like, oh, Led Zeppelin's super duper talented by today's standards
Yeah.
because there's kids that are 6 years old ripping their songs, right? Like shredding their shit.
Yeah.
But it's like you have to know what was around in that era because Jimi Hendrix is what made me think of it. Jimi Hendrix was known as one of the best guitar players in the world ever. And, I know, hundreds of guitar players that are way better than Jimi Hendrix was. But at that time, no one was. And no one was as different.
Yes.
And that's what always frustrated me was like that looking back and not really understanding. Like I wasn't around in the 60s and 70s.
Yeah. And
So I don't know how to take in sometimes like, oh, Led Zeppelin's the best band. Well, why?
Yeah, there's, it's a really easy way to understand is honestly hip hop.
Exactly.
If you go back and you listen to 60s, 70s hip hop, it's kind of embarrassing.
Yeah.
It's
Hey,
real
yo,
simple.
man, I got the plan. We're going to.
Yeah, it's just like real kind of cheesy, but it had to be for it to grow into what it is today.
Exactly. And that's what I'm saying. But like if you showed a kid, they'd be like, oh, this is garbage.
Be like, this was the #1 hip hop hit in 1967.
It's tricky. You know what I mean? Like,
and it's just like the French, even the Fresh Prince. Like you listen to the Fresh Prince theme song, and you're like,
oh my God.
you know what I mean?
Corny.
Like it's yes, and some of Will Smith's like raps and stuff. You know what I mean? Like yeah, they're kind of corny.
Or even comedy, right? You listen to I mean, obviously there's some people like Richard Pryor and stuff that will last the test of time, but like if you listen to the average comedian in the 50s, you wouldn't laugh at any of their jokes.
Dude, yeah, it's so weird how some of them can like transcend that though, like, and they'll be around forever. Like because a lot of Richard Pryor, a lot of George Carlin, a lot of ladies in general, Lenny Bruce.
Yeah, Lenny Bruce. Yeah,
a lot of them, they like a lot of their content still applies today.
Right,
It's
right,
weird.
and they were able to figure out what stuff was like timeless.
Yeah, it's so strange. Like, and I think it all goes back to being truthful, using your true emotions and your heart, man. Like, I truly think that because if you're doing those things, like, it just lives forever, man.
I agree, bro.
Because I don't think emotions will ever change. Like, the words we use will, but the emotions will always stay the same.
Right, exactly. Happy's been happy for 40 billion years, right?
Yeah,
like, and
Earth,
you can attach that. So the emotion will never change, but you as the individual can attach that emotion to whatever part of your life forever.
Yeah.
You know, so like, all right, yeah, maybe the person was writing a sad song about their mom passing away, but you just went through a breakup 20 years after that song was written, and it now applies to you.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and that I agree.
Yeah. Definitely.
Let's hit a couple soupies.
Let's do it, baby.
Nick says, yo, Noah, we need an OG 24-hour challenge, baby.
Yeah.
Tell the people what you want to tell them, bro.
It's so hard because, I want to grow as me, and I don't really care too much about growing as a channel anymore because, I don't want to grow for the wrong things. And, I understand that I can make a good challenge video and I can make a good 24-hour challenge video, but it just really isn't fulfilling to me
self-serving
anymore. It doesn't, like, don't get me wrong. Back when I was making them, when I was a teenager and stuff, like, it was the thing that I was, like, kind of meant to do because, I don't know, that's the feeling I had inside, like, but I'm changing, I'm
just
growing.
Like now you don't have that feeling inside, right?
Yeah, it's just like, and I've tried, trust me, I sat down for an hour and a half writing the script, all right? Leaked, you know what I mean? It's leaked.
It's leaked.
Writing the script, and I was just like, this is trash. Like, not that it was bad content, but it just wasn't coming from the right place. And that's why you haven't really seen a 24-hour challenge, is because, don't get me wrong, I know if I post one, I'll get a ton of views and I'll probably get a few thousand more subscribers from it. But, like, it's not really the point anymore.
No, because if you're not going to continue doing those in the future, those subscribers will mean nothing because they're subscribing for that content.
Yeah, it's just like, it's a hard place, man. It is a hard place because, I don't know, it's very difficult. It's very difficult to understand what to do. And I was watching this docu-series, I'll call it, about video games on Netflix yesterday. And this guy that made the E.T. game for Atari.
Oh, shit. Throwback.
He said that a lot of people blame him for the collapse of video games in general. All right?
Okay.
And that's because this, at the time, the video game industry, like, collapsed pretty soon after he created the video game. He had 5 weeks to make it from scratch. Okay. Which, that sounds almost impossible.
Right. Yeah.
5 weeks. Posts it or whatever, gets it out, flops terribly, like crushes horribly, and everybody, and they were talking about how the video game industry back then was all about quantity over quality.
Right.
And they were cutting to fans getting interviewed in GameStop and shit or whatever, like those kind of stores. And they were like, yeah, I'm just kind of bored with the games. Like they're kind of all the same. It's just, I'm falling out of love with it.
Yeah, different
Just
map,
like
different skin, but same
game. And, there is unlimited quantity on YouTube, okay? There's probably millions of hours, maybe even hit 1 billion by now, posted every single day. And that's quantity. So you have the quantity. And I just think I want to focus more on the quality. And so when you see a post from me, it's going to be quality. And
you put all your all into it.
Yeah, and you don't have to be over. You don't have to have a lot of videos to be satisfied,
or to be successful either. I know tons of people. And the thing is that we feed the beast, right? The problem is that we've made people want tons of content. I mean, look at TikTok, right? A person that's doing TikTok, actually like how your dad does YouTube, how you do YouTube, they have to post 5-6 times a day.
5-6 times a day?
Yeah, dude, because
Really?
They're short videos. So you need to stay relevant. If you don't post in 2-3 days, you're gone, baby. You're gone. Bye. See you later. And that's not good, because you should be putting out all right, so for instance, I like Instagram. That's what I try to build, right?
Mm-hmm.
And there's times where I'm like, damn, I really need to post. But I don't have a picture that I want to put up. I'm sorry. And I like my grid to look a certain way. I want it to match in colors and shit. And I'm not going to just post something because I want the followers. I'm going to post something because I truly think you should see it. And that I'm the same way, dude. I don't like posting shit just to have the numbers. I just want everything I put out to be what I truly believe is great.
Yeah, and I just think in the future, I don't want to be known for the quantity. I want to be known for the quality, and I want to be known for just making good ass videos and whatever else I do in the future. And the sad truth is, if I wouldn't be happy if I was just known for challenge videos now. If I died and they were just like, oh yeah, this guy made...
Oh, the challenge video guy.
This guy made challenge videos. That was real fulfilling. It's just no, it's actually not. I don't know.
I think that's fine. I don't think... I mean, that's how you should feel. And that's totally fun. So I agree.
Sorry.
Ohio guy.
What's up, baby?
He says, I just indulged in some Gorilla Glue 4 mixed with some Death Star. Gotta love those Michigan rec shops. Are you saying you're transporting marijuana across state lines,
across
mister?
the border.
Yeah, to Ohio. Tell your local representatives to legalize marijuana.
Well, so is the Death Star... So Joey Diaz had the Stars of Death. Are they
that's
similar?
Different. No. Death Star is a type of weed.
Oh yeah,
Stars of Death is like 1,000
right.
milligram gummy.
Yeah, that Gorilla Glue, man, that used to be my favorite. And
I do love Gorilla Glue.
I had it recently, and I wasn't even a fan anymore.
Was it that you weren't ripped, or you didn't like the ripped?
No, it was just I didn't like how it smelled and shit. My taste changed. I used to like how it smelled and stuff, and then when I was smelling it, I don't know, something was just off about it, and I didn't like how it tasted either.
Interesting.
And I heard a while ago, you'll know if you like the weed by the way it smells.
I heard the same thing too.
And I think that is true. You're not going to want to eat food that smells like shit. You're not going to want to smoke something that smells.
And dude, I'm not even kidding you, bro. I've had times where say my friend picked up a bunch of ganj, right?
Yeah.
And so I got an eighth from him the day that he got it.
Yeah.
But then I got an eighth from him the last day that he had it, which was maybe a month later, right?
Yeah.
So it's the same weed.
Yeah.
But one's more fresh. One has a better smell. One's gonna look nicer.
Yeah.
Yada yada. The time that it looked nicer, smelled better, I got more ripped because I had the placebo of oh, this is good.
Yeah.
But when it's the taste is no longer there because it's dried out too much.
Yeah.
It's almost like you don't feel that placebo of oh, I'm gonna get fucked up because this weed's strong. I feel that.
I like drying my weed a little bit. People, it's so weird.
I agree to the dried weed though. It's nice to grind up and break up.
Yeah, exactly.
You break it up with your fingers,
yeah, just cracks and
like into powder.
Dust. Yeah. I'm just fuck yeah.
Yeah, the one that I got right now does that. That's so funny. I don't even need a grinder anymore. I'm just going right into the fucking.
Dude, speaking of things that been fucking with my mind recently, Wiz Khalifa tweeted, and he tweeted if you. He was breaking up weed with your hands I forgot the exact words he said, but basically like dirty and less practical. Like, so basically he's talking about like grinders are more efficient and more clean.
Yeah, for sure. But
And I was like thinking about it for a very long time. I was just like, fuck this guy, man. Fucking break weed up in my hands all the time.
yeah. You got
And then I looked down at my hands.
and they're covered in green gook.
Yeah, and there's like a couple green cookies. Oh God, can you say cookies?
Cookies.
I promised it wasn't racist.
Yeah, I promise, man.
but when you got the green shit on your hand, there's like a little bit of dirt in your nail now.
Yeah.
And then I was thinking about it. I was like,
Oh, I got my
Oh,
smelly
God.
fingernail dirt on all that weed.
and I was just like, oh my God, Wiz Khalifa was fucking right, man. And then I ground it up and packed it down. I'm like, oh my God, it blew my mind because I used both ways prior.
Yeah.
But now I think I'm just going full grind.
No, grinder all day. Now, the problem is, so my grinder, dude, I've been having this problem. It might just be because of the amount of weed that's been going in this grinder, but like, it keeps getting like sticky.
Dude,
You know, so I've been putting it in the freezer for a little bit, then I bring it out.
that's
Dude,
crazy.
so you know all the ganj, right?
Yeah.
I ground all of it up. It broke all of it up. Yeah, I was
You're
like,
fucking crazy.
I want to make them fit in these little cute jars, so I just did it.
What?
I was bored one night and I took a brownie and I was freaking out.
Yeah, it sounds.
I'm like, let me grind up all this weed,
sounds
bro.
fucking stupid, man. I don't even.
But my bowl pack is on par right now. I could be in the Olympics right now.
You know-
No, I could be in the bowl Olympics right
All
now.
right, remember when we bought the fucking?
Yeah.
remember when we bought the $60 ounces?
Yeah.
You guys are just like grabbing the bowl and just scooping it in the bag.
And taking one rip and then bah, because like there's no, I don't smoke not greens anymore, man. Yeah, the disrespect when you get. Let me tell you guys something.
Weed,
So let me tell y'all something about the come up, right?
It's a come up.
So when I was a kid buying dubs and dime bags, right?
Yeah.
That weed was sacred.
Yeah.
You agree, right, Noah?
Oh my God.
Like if
yeah.
I dropped a little tiny piece on the floor,
Someone's
I'm
getting
finding
punched,
it. And I'm
dude.
finding that piece.
I mean, I'll punch somebody if they start moving.
Yeah, I don't care if we're in the
Damn it.
forest at night and there's mulch on the ground. I'm finding the rest of that weed.
Grab the flashlight.
Yeah, grab the light,
Come on.
dude. And now that I can afford to get like copious weed, I don't give a fuck, dude. The other day, just on the weed that's like on my table from dust
Yeah.
of weed
You just-
is enough to pack a bowl, and I'm just swiping it on the floor
No,
once a day.
dude.
Once a day. So that means that I've gone
Fucking-
through 72 bowl packs, dude.
No, dude.
Yeah, bro.
You're fucking evil.
Dude,
You're
no,
going to hell.
I don't give a fuck
Dude,
anymore, man.
that's
I'm
so
a grown up
fucked
now.
Dude, because all right, so I'm going to tell you guys a little something.
Yeah.
I'm Jewish. All right. I'm not even culturally Jewish. I'm just mentally Jewish.
Okay, I understand.
So, like, I won't buy too much weed because I just need a little bit. Like, I'll just get like $60 worth. All right.
yeah,
That's all I need for, and it'll last me like weeks. all
Right. Because you don't have a lot, you're like, all right,
I'm very
I'll
Jewish.
save it. I'll save it.
Right. Yeah. I'm saving. I like
I'm
to
the
see-
opposite. I'm like, I got a whole bucket in the bathroom. Check this out.
And so, yeah, so you scrape it off the thing. I make a separate little pile. All right.
Shit.
So I'm piling it up.
You'd have-
And so when I have no more buds left, I know
You got the
I
desk
have
dust.
a little time, like a day, maybe a half a day.
Get that buffer.
Yeah, of calibration, just in case
Yeah.
my man's doesn't have the bud ready.
Yeah.
I will be able to survive.
The bud buffer.
And
yeah.
like you also said, sometimes shit falls on the ground. Man, I have been known to grab tweezers and go down in that fucking carpet with the flashlight and collect little nugs until I get a half a bowl. And it always happens. There's always a half a bowl in that carpet, at least.
I just gotta
All right?
go looking for it.
Yeah, and it grabbed the tweezers out, and I'm got 2 tweezers getting the hair out from the bud, put in the pile, and then after you do that for 10, 15 minutes, there's a pretty good pile there.
Yeah, then you're hyped and you're like, I'm just gonna clean the house.
Like, I don't even need fucking my weed, man. I got weed right
I
here.
got rug nug, dude.
Yeah,
I got that
man.
rug
It's
nug.
fucking good shit.
Damn,
man.
rug nug. Coin that shit.
You know, I'm just.
But
I'm real
dude, I
Jewish.
understand. And listen, that's what I'm saying to you right now. I'm saying to the kids out there, don't buy too much weed because you're gonna end up a curmudgeon like me throwing weed all over the floor like a fucking flower girl at a wedding, bro.
Definitely.
Sprinkling that shit.
Definitely.
So be smart.
Let's hit up this. girl.
Alicia says, so
up,
this was about
sexy?
the vitamin C hack.
Oh yeah, yeah. I wanna
Supposedly, you take a packet of vitamin C or emergency before you smoke, and you get mad baked. It's a TikTok trend. Now, I've
Come
done
on.
that with drugs, but never with weed.
Yeah, with hard drugs.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
true.
Yeah,
I've
because the
heard
vitamin
about
C
that.
breaks it up in your stomach quicker.
I've heard about
The
that.
acidity.
Does that shit still work with weed? I don't
I've
know.
never heard it with weed, but so
People saying it works.
all right, so this is the funny part though. So like when I was growing up, I heard songs where they mentioned orange juice with weed in it.
I was just gonna fucking say that because I always keep a quart of fucking OJ with me.
Yeah,
And dude, oh my god, it's fucking true. Cause like I always feel like I'm fucking just just going
to the moon.
Yeah, I'm just like going crazy after that OJ hit. Damn, that's awesome. That's awesome.
No, I never really thought about that, but I've heard songs where it said it, but I was always under the impression that it sobered you up. I always heard it like give me the orange juice, I'm too high for the car. That's how I heard it. So like I always was under the impression that it made you less high.
That's
but now
milk.
that you're saying that it made it what?
That's milk.
Milk makes you less high.
You didn't know that?
No.
Milk brings overdosed humans back.
I guess it makes sense. It's a fat, and it's also so like anything fat soluble, which weed is super fat soluble, so it's not yeah, I agree. That's
Like,
fair. Makes sense.
Literally, that's why. All right, so you're really gonna make some connections here, and you're gonna cry. So do you remember the man in the parking lot? Walking, blah, he needs some milk.
Yeah, he needs some milk. Yeah.
That's exactly why. It's to sober him
dope
up.
head, right?
Yes, it's to
I have
sober
seen
him
dope
up.
heads pour milk on each other.
Exactly. If they're fucking dying on the corner of the wall in the alley and one just happens to have a cup of milk, they will shove it down their throat and all over their face and shit because I don't know what it is because I'm not a scientist, but I know that the milk brings them back.
Damn,
and
you should make that a
sobers you.
shirt. I don't know what it is. And then on the back it says, "Because I'm not a scientist, bro."
It's true.
But I agree. I've now I'm making all those connections, dude. I've seen so many dope heads with milk on them. It's crazy.
That's what I'm saying.
These milky dopes, dude.
So be careful.
Solus says bong and bass at hand. 420
There we
love
go.
from the Northwest.
What's up, Solus?
Dude,
Thank
hit
you.
me funk of the bass.
Oh yeah, here we go. Macrolander right here.
Oh, dude, Big Daddy Mac.
Big Daddy Mac
Big
show.
Daddy Mac says, love these shows. They're a luxury. I'm grateful to have.
Oh.
Will there ever be choices allegedly swag? Heidi rules.
There really should be.
I think allegedly was a good one, man.
There really should be. I've had the quote on the back of my merch that's like for sale now. But I agree, there should just be like a plain tee that just says allegedly, period. And that's it.
period.
That's it. Just allegedly, period. I
Yeah,
agree.
no, that's a good one.
We got to release that. Thank
Black
you,
on
Mac.
white.
Mac's always, and you know, I saw your comment on my last video. You're too kind. Mac's always too kind of
Yeah,
me.
we were actually talking before the podcast about how much we love you, Max. So appreciate
Always.
you, man.
He's a
And not
good
only
guy.
you, Mac. We love you, Jericho.
Oh,
we love
yeah.
you, Heidi. We love all you motherfuckers in the chat.
What was I thinking about?
We were just
Mike?
talking about Mac.
What was I thinking about Mike earlier today? Obviously, you don't know.
I don't know.
Fuck.
Why don't you try to think
But
about
he's here. He's here, and Mike just donated. Let's see what
it? Mike
got to
says, when your grinder gets sticky, empty all the keef and soak it in 90% isopropyl for a while, and it'll clean right up. Hope you're doing well today. So, bruv,
true.
listen, I've done this. I've been here. I've not only soaked it all day
all day.
and cleaned it all out with like Q-tips and shit and got it like real nice and clean. And then less than a week later, honestly, within 5 grinds of weed, it's back to sticky. So I've been finding the best method for me has been putting it in the freezer for 20 minutes.
That's a crazy method, man.
It works every time because it makes the dude. It makes the buds so cold. So when you
fucking
crush
weird.
it together, it's just like fucking
So
dust.
you want to know something crazy?
Huh?
I bought a $10 grinder back in 2015.
Yeah.
Still use it.
I have a $47 grinder I bought not that long ago. Piece of garbage. So there you go, guys. Don't
Yeah.
always buy the best thing.
It's literally not thicker than this. It's metal. It's got a magnet in the middle, so if you go it together, they go whoonk, and like goes together.
No
right?
way, really? That's cool.
And it's just a little metal guy. There's no fucking keef
catcher.
chamber. There's nothing. It's just pure grindy, and it's metal
And it works every time.
every fucking time.
Yeah,
for,
mine's got the keef catcher and all that shit, and it's no bueno.
for like 5 years now. So, and it never gets clogged, like you're saying, ever.
I'm talking, dude, it's
Ever.
so annoying that I like, that's why I stopped using it, because I'm like, I don't even want to go put my weed in there, because like, dude, it'll get stuck.
Yeah, no, dude. That
And I'm
never-
like, oh,
that won't even happen with this thing. And I'll tell you, bro, I'll buy the stickiest of sticky nugs, man. I'll shove it packed in that thing. clink, always fucking snaps and gets it out. Like, you know, it's
mine
always,
goes click, click, stick. Total stick. And I'm talking like you can't even get it off, dude.
Yeah, see, man.
Fuck that shit.
And I think it's because of the magnet.
Yeah.
The magnet and whatever kind of metal they used, it's just a beautiful, beautiful mechanism.
That sounds it, dude.
Oh,
This is my mommy.
Mama Tomsky.
She says, yo, 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 Noah and Jay. Just some
Hey.
love for the Bowl Olympics.
Oh,
Appreciate you, mama.
the Bowl Olympics. Dude, I wonder. Oh, actually, Anthony and I, we tried to film a piece about this one time.
What's that?
I feel like we did call it like the Bowl Olympics or Smoke Olympics or something.
Oh, was this when you were at the fucking house and you had like everything packed?
Yeah, we were at his house and
yeah.
we had like all the pieces packed. I even brought a couple
Your
of mine,
pieces, yeah.
and then we just couldn't finish it. And I was just like, I'm not putting this in the video because it was pretty lame. Like we couldn't even finish it.
And you also have to do like, you have to make it good. Like it can't just be like, hey,
it
let me
wasn't
smoke
good.
all these bowls and film it. It has
That's
to be
all it
like
was.
it has to be like a game or something.
That's all it was.
Yeah,
it was
yeah.
just like Anthony and I sitting down, just like ripping bowls.
And you're like, let me film this. Look at the smoke, man. Whoa. And then you're like, all right, this is never
Yeah,
making
they're
it
like, this is
anywhere.
fucking stupid.
Big's Life says, hey, Jay, get an SLX grinder. I've had mine for 3 years and has never gotten sticky. It's ceramic coated and non-stick. Ooh.
Maybe that's what my shit is. Let's see what it is. SLX grinder.
I like the sound of
Slex. Slex.
it. It came up, dude.
I wonder if it is a Slex. That's
Oh, I've seen that company before. I love their logo. too.
$60, man. What the?
I see.
fuck?
I don't mind fucking dropping the dinero. It's not that. It's just that like,
Man,
and mine's good, bro. Like I'm not kidding. Mine's like a nice grinder. It's a nice company.
sounds it.
Yeah, dude. I'll show you. It just so like what happens is it gets all cakey up on the sides. You know what I'm saying? On the sides where it grinds
Yeah,
together,
I know what you're talking about.
gets all cakey.
You gotta grab a cotton tip.
Dude, I've done it all, bro.
Grab one of those cotton tips. Want to rip it around a little bit, maybe?
If you don't think I've sat there all night doing that, bro, you bugging.
No, dude, fuck your grinder. I want to break it. I want to click it.
Dude, please do.
I'm gonna grab my mace and fucking bang.
Ooh.
Found that shit.
Yeah, we didn't even talk about that.
No, we didn't, and it's the name of the podcast.
Let's
I bought a
hit
mace.
these last two, and then there you go.
We can go into more detail after.
So Ohio guy sent two, and he says you can take your med card to Michigan,
Ooh,
but I don't have one of those. That's my fucking boy, bro.
That's funny.
I love you. You're a
That's
good guy.
actually interesting. I didn't know that you could transport through state lines.
I didn't either, and
med card.
that doesn't sound so. To me, it seems like
Yeah,
you could
agree.
take your med card here and use it here and stay here smoking it here.
Or physically. I mean, of course, you could physically take your card anywhere.
Yeah. No, I think you can get medical stuff if in a different state.
Okay.
Because I remember when I went to Vegas the first time, it was right before they made it recreational there. So I was trying to buy because they were supposed to make it recreational the day I went.
Oh.
And I was like, and they like postponed it for a week. I'm like, you sons of bitches, dude. And so I was doing all of my damn power to find weed, right?
Did you?
So no.
Oh.
No, I did. I had a random dude up on Instagram. I like went through Las Vegas, and I found somebody that grew weed, and I was like, "Please meet up with me." And they were trying. It just never worked out. But anyway, they said that you could take your med card from out of state, but I don't think you could like bring the weed back home with you. Like I think you got to
probably
smoke
not.
it here. But
Yeah.
but either way, you don't have one, so it's fine.
Dude, man, thank you for the support.
And then Silver Cash says, throwing out that rent money. JK, just getting high. That's my boy.
Thank you, Silver Cash. I'll use it towards my rent
There
that
you
I
go.
don't have.
So yeah, talk about your mace, dude.
Oh, yeah, so I bought a mace. I bought Joe Rogan's mace, all right, from On It.
Wait, it's Joe Rogan's mace?
It's Joe Rogan's mace.
Is it his face on the mace?
It's not his face on the mace, but there's like these gods on the mace. Like or maybe there's like 5 or 6 heads
Yeah.
on the mace, and it's fucking awesome. It's 25.5 pounds. It's heavy as shit, and I carry it around wherever I go. I take it for walks. And my mom said it probably is not a good idea to carry a mace around on a walk.
Why?
I mean, it's a weapon, so
Yeah.
people may be threatened when I'm just trying to get a workout in, but they may be threatened because I'm.
So wait, are you
carrying a
gonna run with the mace? Because that's even more terrifying. Imagine you were running down the street with the fucking veil, bro.
mace? Yeah, I mean, that was my plan, but my mom does not think it's a good idea.
She shot it down, huh?
Yeah, she said I wouldn't do that. And I'm like, well,
It's a hard one, dude. Because like I feel the same way when I'm with the gimbal. If I'm out in public with the gimbal, because I'm also a big guy and I wear
Yeah,
black
you're like-
and I wear only black.
does this guy got a fucking turret with
Yeah,
him?
it looks like a gun, bro.
A mini turret? Is
Yeah.
this a fuck?
Yeah. Keep going. I'm gonna show the gun real quick.
Dude, ML. All right, I'll read this fucking super duper. MKL Exotics. What's up, baby girl? Or maybe baby boy. When I'm trimming my plants, I soak my scissors in vegetable oil with salt and the gum comes right off. Should work for you. Well, there you go, Jay. Did you hear that? Soak your fucking grinder in vegetable oil and salt and the gum comes right off.
I know. I heard that. That looks awesome.
So thank you, MKL. I appreciate you. And then Megan says that she boils hers and then freezes it to make the keep come out easy.
See, that's what I've been doing besides the boiling. I didn't got time for the boiling.
Yeah, what the fuck? Who's boiling? Dude, people, I mean, you just got to go with me. Go to your fucking local smoke shop, all right, and buy the cheapest grinder they got. It'll last you decades. There's no reason to go over to the top.
There's not. There's not, and this is the gun that I'm talking about. Like, look at this fucking thing. This is
oh my god, dude, that's crazy! I literally thought it was a gun, and like I know it.
It looks like a gun. Dude.
When you pulled it out, I was like, "Where did he get this airsoft gun?" It's like the laser tag guns we use.
So imagine me, giant me, walking around at a fucking playground park or something, like trying to get a nice brisk walk in.
Yeah,
with my gimbal, I look like a murderer.
Trying to get a nice walking with Christopher Walken.
Oh, Christopher Walken, get a crisp walk. Oh, damn, that's
Watch
good.
where you walking.
Hey, we still got a few minutes before you start freestyling, so you better relax a little bit there, bud.
I know. I love it.
But yeah, so what like sparked you to buy this mace? Was it marijuana?
No.
That sounds like a marijuana purchase.
I've been man. I've been eyeing this thing for months, 6 months.
Yeah, but you've been smoking for like fucking 10 years, bro.
I've been eyeing this thing for 6 months, man. And I'm telling you, what happened was I came up on the fat checky.
How much was the mace?
$114 with including shipping because I used a discount code.
That's kind of a good amount of money for a weapon.
In like a reasonable, right? It's reasonable.
Yeah, no, like
totally.
That's a decent price for a weapon, and
that's
also
exactly what I thought.
You know, you're buying something pretty decent because it's not cheap.
Exactly, I thought the same thing. I was like, $100 for this universal tool that it's technically a workout mace. All right, so like you do these things where you like let it fall behind you and the swing and fall behind you and swing it, right? Like there's so many workouts that you do with it, but also if somebody fucks around, you can murder them.
So smart.
$100.
You need to have that.
It's great. Like I said, universal tool. I was telling Jay I could break walls down with it. I could do so many things with this mace. Only $100. I'm just saying. I'm not even sponsored. Wish I was.
Jessica says, just want to show some love. Noah, you crack me up. Stay awesome. P.S. Hi, Jerica. # sisters.
Ooh.
Is this the one?
Is this the one? Jessica?
Was her name Jessica?
Oh my God. I think I saw her titties.
That's incredible.
Oh wait, no, that was her cousin. That was her cousin.
Oh, okay. So you also saw her cousins.
I didn't see your titties. It's weird talking about other people's titties in the chat.
And ones that you've seen and stuff. Yeah, for sure.
God damn, I'm scarred from those titties. Because you know,
I think about it now all the time about you being up at the front desk.
Yeah,
and then being like, so how can I help you? And just I can. I almost like a.
How much of those stickers right there?
Which one? She points the tit at it.
Yeah, she's like, those ones. Those ones right there. She was pregnant, so she squirts it.
She says, no, it's her.
Oh, it's her boobies. Oh my God.
It's her boobies.
I can't believe, dude, this is such a weird world we're living in. I'm talking to somebody that I don't even know, but I've seen their titties over the internet, dude, and we're live.
2021, baby. We live in there.
Fucking weird place, man.
You see that, speaking of 2021, you see that we landed on Mars with a rover, baby?
Oh, yeah.
Just yesterday, I think.
I was watching that. I was watching the replay because I didn't catch it live.
No, I didn't catch it live either.
I was watching the replay.
I actually didn't even catch the replay. I just saw the story.
Before it landed, though, I turned it off. I was like, this is boring. There was like 3 minutes left, and I was like, I'm kind of done with this. So I turned it off, so I didn't even see it, but it worked. Yeah,
and it's funny, too, dude. Do you ever, like, watch a video, and then you go to the comments to see, like, what the comments are about, but you already know what the comments are going to be? Mm-hmm. And that's like, so you see the footage from the Mars rover and it's all like black and white and shit. And I just know that all of it's going to be like, dude, it's 2021. Why are you taking this on a refrigerator or something, right?
Yeah.
But, and that's what it was. I went to the comments and that's what everyone was saying. But it turns out, so what happens if you guys don't know and you're asking the same question, why does this footage suck?
Dude, or if it makes sense.
You got to understand that, like, for me to WeTransfer Noah a 14-minute video would take 2 weeks, bro. Like, so it's going to take a while for a video to be transferred from fucking Mars to You know?
At least the way we do now.
Yeah. And I'm sure they have a better way of doing it, but still, their video's video. It's going to take a while. So you'll see better stuff.
Far away, man.
Yeah, it's not like Canada. It's Mars.
No, it's Mars.
Like, I know people are fucking mean.
And they're
bro.
like live streaming.
And like these are people, like the people say that, like, why are you taking this on a Nintendo DS? Right? Like,
yeah, you're like, oh,
they are not doing nothing.
It's like, well, really, it's a fucking whatever. But yeah, they're just like, oh, well, we're really, Hollywood. Fucking
That's a fair point. So Zachary Cohen says if Andrew Schultz and Johnny Depp had a baby, and I think he's talking about you, and I think that's a very fair assumption.
Hey, honestly, that sounds like a compliment to me.
Yeah, honestly, and it's like uncanny. Now I can't unsee it.
I don't even. Here I am. I'm Johnny Depp.
Well, this is what it looked like.
All right, dude. You know what? I don't even care. All right. In high school, a group of my actual friends. So like, I was joking with it. I wasn't getting teased. They used to.
I wasn't get bullied. No, not me. I made them pull my underwear over my head. I made them take my lunch money.
No, dude. They would always say that I look like Michael Cera in high school.
No, I get it, but this.
And dude, it was fucked up because, dude, all right, so we were in the technological revolution in high school, all right?
Yeah.
So, pretty much everyone in high school could like use Photoshop and shit. So,
get out, really?
Oh yeah. So like, dude, every single day we would just have like these memes that we created of just whatever it is. Like it's hard to explain, but it would just be like me as Michael Cera or like my friend Garion with like whatever on his face and such. Like, dude, it's just so I can't even imagine what's going on these days. I mean, I'm sure it's like TikToks and such.
Right.
But I remember just, it's going to be hard for you guys to relate.
Well,
so I'm gonna stop.
No, because I actually want to talk about this because I didn't know what you meant at first. So you said like we were in the technological revolution.
Yeah.
So like I was too, but I was at a different point of it because we didn't all learn Photoshop.
Oh, yeah.
We like, for us, it was like real big to like learn how to type. Like you had Mavis Beacon. Do you remember Mavis Beacon?
Bro, we were crushing that in first grade.
Right, and
or
we
like
did too, but like
third.
that's all we did really until we got into like 6th, 7th grade, and then you started doing a little like
Mavis Beacon, bro.
Mavis Beacon. Did I just bring it back?
Yes, dude. I fucking crush on that bitch.
Oh yeah, dude.
I'll be
she
like,
ain't got nothing.
I'll be in
bro.
like 3rd grade with the fucking 60 words per minute.
Those
I'm
little
like,
the games on it where it had like the bugs hitting the windshield.
Yes,
and you had to hit it. Oh, dude.
Oh my god.
But it's interesting that now because you're what? You're
21.
Yeah, so you're 6 years younger than me.
21.
So that means I was graduating high school before you were in middle school.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So it's like just a totally different world, and you guys all learned a lot more programming stuff than we did, which is really cool. And I wouldn't doubt if now they're learning to code.
Dude, it's damn. Well, you know what? You're not wrong because there were kids in my school before I graduated, 12th grade, 11th grade, that were learning code. Like that was a class.
Yeah, like they didn't have that at all.
Yeah, and those were like those are like the real smart kids. Obviously, you have to be smart to understand that shit. But like,
I wonder if you do, or do you have to just like want to understand? It's like a language almost,
well,
you know?
Dude, no one dumb's gonna try to learn code.
Yeah, but no one dumb's also gonna learn Spanish. So like, I agree.
Yeah, so we're agreeing.
Yeah, I don't know where I was going, but we ended up in the same spot. So I think we might have been on a cul-de-sac there.
Okay.
Silver Cash says, "What's your next tattoo gonna be?"
Dude, I don't know. I want one so bad, man.
I'm on the same level, dude.
I'm all right. So I've been trying to get better at finishing things, and I have been getting better. I've even finished books. I used to never finish books. I would like read them
Until
and
you
then
got
stop,
bored. Yeah.
and then I would never pick them back up. But I've actually been crushing books like from start to finish recently. So I'm getting better.
Proud of you.
And so obviously my arm is one thing that is unfinished, which proves my personality because this has been 3 years now. 2 coming up on 3. And it's honestly stupid, but a lot of things have happened, like obviously Corona, but prior to that, like I just couldn't find an artist close to me
That you liked.
that I want to get inked. A lot of artists that I found, Shane Sparrow, he's in Australia. I have this one guy in Seoul, Korea, that I want a tattoo from.
So it's not that you're not finishing it. You just don't have the opportunity to do what you want to do yet.
Yeah, like a lot of the
Just don't
artists
get it
I
just
found-
cause.
Exactly, and I haven't been. The first one I did because I just really wanted one,
No, so the first one's fine because you got to get that shit, like, get it off your plate. It was convenient, good spot.
Yeah.
It's a nice tattoo.
Ooh, and then this one, Jinkos. She is a really fucking good artist. She works for Bang Bang New York now. You know Bang Bang?
No, but that's a possible one. We
Bang
can get
Bang, he's like one of the biggest tattoo artists in America, like for celebrities.
Oh, get the hell out. That's awesome.
And she works for him now. And like, I was following her before she worked for him. And dude, she makes like small, real meticulous perfection, like tattoos, right? But she can also do larger ones and like medium-sized ones and stuff. So she's very fucking talented. I've even DM'd her and stuff. We've even talked back a little bit. So that might happen one day. Yeah, we're a little dating. You know what I'm
you guys
saying?
got kind of a thing now? No.
She might be lesbian. I don't even know. I haven't asked. But,
good.
So it's always a possibility. What else? I have people in France that I like. Dude, that's the best part about Instagram is now we're not just restricted to local.
Exactly. You can wait and plan a trip, go get it done.
Yeah, I have a guy in right above Seattle, within Canada. That one that's I forgot.
Vancouver, maybe? Is that
something
Vancouver?
over there, you know?
Yeah,
and,
yeah, maybe Vancouver.
But I know it's exactly above Seattle, and like if I was in Seattle, it would only be a couple hours away.
Right.
And
we got to go to Seattle because I got to go there.
Exactly.
We got to go to Washington.
So it's just it's honestly just an coincidence that a lot of the artists that I've been liking are so fucking far away, and I haven't necessarily found too many homebound in like Michigan and this Detroit area.
Yeah. New York's a good one though. New York and LA, you'll probably find the most. Most abundant good people, good artists.
Yeah, it's probably just like the movie scene. You know, people move
or the music
where there's popular.
Oh yeah, I mean, a New York artist is just going to make more money just by the fact that they're a New York artist. You know what I mean? Let alone if they're better. Jerica said that she missed her 420 because she was too busy laughing about the sister tit.
Damn, man, Mr. Honestly, I don't even. I don't. You know, I'm such a. I don't want to brag, but I'm such a stoner. I don't even give a fuck about 420.
So okay, so I half agree with you because I don't like look for it. Like I'm not like, oh fuck, like I gotta go. It's 420 or something. But if I'm home and like I'm about to light the bowl and like it is 420, I'm like, man, this is dope, dude. This is so sick.
Yeah, I mean, it's
like
definitely happened before. It's definitely happened before. I'm like,
and I might even take an extra rip because I'm like, you know what? It's 420, so fuck it.
But
I agree. I'm not like, oh, I gotta wait for 420 to smoke. Like,
and honestly, dude, like. I've had annoying 420, like the days. I've had annoying 420 days because you accidentally hang out with too many people.
Oh my God.
On
always.
420. And then there's too many personalities and they're just like, well, I want to smoke the fucking blunt.
And everyone's like, no, smoke J's, dude.
I only get the one hit and then by the time it gets back to me, it's a roach now.
Yeah, and I don't play that shit.
And so
4 people or less on anything.
I think I've just had bad experiences with 420, so like I kind of, I like.
Yeah, envy.
Yeah, I was thinking that. Yeah, I was thinking envy, but I wasn't sure if that was the right word.
It's probably not. I think more of like you just like anticipate.
Yeah, I just have bad negative reinforcement towards that shit.
Stupid bitch.
But you know, it's fine, man. Celebrate 420 every day, pretty much every day. Sadly.
Yeah, all day, every day.
Well,
I'm not sad.
Yeah,
you could be sad, but
that's
I'm not
all right.
Sad. Mike says he graduated in 2011. So did I.
Gang.
561 Santa Lucy's, yo.
Yo, what up about the 561?
And he says, I took coding classes and Adobe classes. They were there. You just had to specifically hunt for the class. And you might be right. And they were probably there in my school too. But Noah, I don't think had to hunt. I think like you guys just got given that shit. And that's more what I meant.
It was
you could take any class anytime. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, it was like there was actually a few options. Like I took, so you could pick an elective, all right, and maybe even a couple electives. I think there was like 2, and there was like sign language, which I took for a year. You know what I mean? Like,
do you actually know quite a bit, or do you know just the alphabet?
Not anymore. But like I used to be able to talk a little bit.
Blood signs for a second.
That was my name.
Blood.
That was my name. Like NOAH,
Yeah.
I think that's what it is.
Okay.
And if I might be off a little bit, it's been so many years. Point is, and then we had like a video editing class, the coding class. Like there was
that's really cool.
Little, dude. All right, so I agree with you, but like, dude, we really missed out on a lot.
Okay.
Like, I don't
Well,
get me
like
wrong.
what?
I agree with you. It was cool that we had those few options.
Yeah.
But like with what we didn't have, I don't think it was worth it. But
So what didn't you have though?
all right,
Like, did you have music and art class
work. We didn't have a wood shop.
at all? Like, there wasn't even, you couldn't
No.
even take wood shop.
There wasn't a wood shop.
Same with metal shop too.
Not even a thing. There. I
Wonder
remember just
why.
like there was like other things like that.
You'd think wood shop would have been a big one with Joseph being a carpenter and all that, you know?
Exactly. Jesus, yeah. Fucking no. Oh, dude, it was just on the tip of my fucking tonguesy. And then the carpenter. There was no sex ed. So your boys just had to bang and find a fucking STD on his cock and then be like, what the fuck is this?
What's this gray substance?
No sexy ed. So you put it in the ass first and you're like, oh wait, this is the wrong hole?
Yeah.
I remember
yeah,
there
yeah.
was a rumor. There's one whore at our school or whatever. They were at a party, all right. Things getting groovy. She takes her boy to the room, get freaky.
Who, you?
No.
Oh,
This is a
somebody.
story.
Okay.
She
Sorry.
takes her boy to the room to get freaky, all right. And then she screams and comes out the room, and everyone's like, "What the fuck happened?" She's like, he stuck it in the wrong hole. And dude, that dude's like life was over.
Over, dude.
Over. You can't stick it in the wrong hole and come out of that room like
Crying,
dude,
screaming.
Fucking life was
Correct.
over. Like the whole fucking county knew about this guy and this girl's asshole. It was fucking awesome. Like you go to like
I miss high school for that, like where somebody would just get just wiped off the map. Like you're no longer, all you are a screwdriver from now on. Like that's how we know you as screwdriver or a hot dog or some shit.
oh, I know, dude. It's fucking weird how that like it's horrible. Like, dude, it's horrible to like talk like that, like behind people's backs and such. But
it's also so much fun.
it can be funny at times.
Especially when you hit the good
Appreciate
jokes, bro.
you, man.
Ohio guy said 425, 26, 27, 20, 829, 20.
Yeah,
I feel you though.
I agree, man. I agree, dude.
Yeah.
I really gotta fucking urinate.
What are you gonna do?
I don't know, what time is it?
We're at 116.
Do you want to just like do you have any fucking vibey
I got
beats
one.
from me, boy?
That's it.
Just one?
Yeah. I everything else is like half-assed right now. It's been a busy week, I got a doggy.
All right, we'll see, but I don't know. I don't
We'll
know
see.
if we'll feel it.
Yeah, if you don't feel it, we just fucking.
We're gonna go for a little freestyle, boys.
You ready?
And girls.
You ready?
I'm as ready as I'll ever be.
All right. It's got one bar and then the beat kicks in. All right.
I'm sorry.
It's okay.
I'm not feeling it, man.
It's okay.
Do we got any others? Come on. We gotta find another one.
Let's see.
Let's see.
I don't think you'll like this one, but we'll see.
We'll
See what
see.
happens.
We never really. We never really know until we hear it, and then we know. It's like that one Iggy song. Boom, boom, boom. No,
It's okay. That's why we got to write them together. I got to come over your house. And
you're
fucking
right.
write.
You're right. I'm sorry.
Hey, dude.
Listen,
it's fine. Listen.
this is the problem. We're going live, baby.
Everything we do is
We're
just
going
random.
live. And I just don't want to force it because I could
that's not how we
feel
do
I could
things.
feel that whatever I was gonna say was just gonna be completely stupid and just not even worth my time. Oh, I like this one. Oh,
A
yeah.
little riff?
Yeah, that's a good one. Let me get them headies, boy. Bring your ass over here. I wanna smear my cum on your back. Come on, I'll make you my bitch, go full attack. Hold up. I sippin' puppy juice just like Coca-Cola. I'm been going crazy. Hold up. That's my go-to. I don't know why I say that. Hold up.
Who gives a shit?
To every little bitch whore by a booty hole. Then I tear it up like a pterodactyl. I be going fucking. Hold up. Man, we're getting a little bit more in the headphones. I want to hear this shit. Fuck that bitch, I know she wanna let me in. She be Lebanese and done up on her knees and but I don't got reason.
Yeah.
Man. Maybe today is not the day to pray my sins away. I go so hard today, I don't know where to go. Oh, damn, son.
Where'd you
I'm not vibing right now. I wish I was. Damn, dude, cut it. I need to realign my spine.
Realign the chakras. Hypocrisy talking.
Come on, motherfucker. I don't know, dude. I'm telling you, I was like going so hard earlier in the day.
Maybe you just fucking wore it out, dude.
I was going so hard earlier in the day. I gotta stop overthinking it. Let's just go. I'm vibing right here. Let's go. Keep going. Freaky little hoe. This the Dexter type beat though. I'm a serial killer. Cut you up, put you in the vanilla ice cream. And I'm coop all green and the bitch is mad cause she go my theme like hold up. And I'm sipping that tea like soda. Baby girl might be like cola. Baby girl in the back, in the matte black Cadillac. Bitch, and now she got cataracts. Watch out or the cat might attack. Got a bitch in the back and I don't know how to act. Hold up, pouring up the act. Just kidding, I don't sip slow. Bad girl go home, she ho. Talking about like hostesses and bitch and roaches and bitches. Hold up, this is my scissor. Man, a bitch and she loves to scissor. I don't really give a motherfucker. I'm sipping scissor in a double cup, bitch with a bubble butt. And I go crazy, cuckoo. Bad bitch, she loves my blue balls. Bubbling like a lava flow when a bitch in artichoke. Bubbling like lava flow when a bitch in artichoke. This I'm feeling spooky right here. I'm feeling spooky. I can't get the boobie out of my eyes. I'm feeling spooky. I can't forget her boobies. God damn it. Hold on. God damn it, when the flow go make you turn to a panic and a bitch like hold up. Gotta stop overthinking, man. Just gotta feel just gotta feel it. Goddamn, just gotta feel it. Goddamn, just gotta feel it. Don't go into full panic. God damn it, I'm giant like Titanic. Got a motherfucking camera ceramic. With a teapot, little bitch hot, with a tip of my cock. Hold up, bitch, don't stop. Don't go.
Let's hit another one, dude. Let's see if we
let's hit another one.
I don't know if I got anything else in the bank, but we'll
That's
check
all
it
good,
out, baby.
You can't just force it because you never know when inspiration strikes, or it's just a way.
And that's why we were talking about that shit at the beginning of the podcast. We don't do it on purpose. We don't force it. We just make it happen.
I can't force it with the forceps.
I got forceps
in the forest. I'm in the forest with forceps.
Forcing these whores to go on tour.
Rapping like Eminem. That's you guys don't even understand. Like that's what Jay and I mostly do.
Dude, like 90% of our time is rapping like Eminem.
Oh, we're just hanging out. We're just like, I'm in the door in the whore with the forceps in the fort.
Yeah, dude, that's literally our life.
Man, an abortion.
I don't remember.
Wait, I want to see this real quick.
What's that?
I remember I wrote something down yesterday.
Oh no!
And I laughed so hard.
Write down, bro?
It was just like one bar. Let's
see that.
This is one of them trappy beats, isn't it? I know they wanted to lead us like an aborted fetus. Can I get a motherfuck the elitist?
It reminds me of Tyler, Creator, which you just kind of sound like. I agree.
Hold up. grab you by your bitch throat, then I make a choke with my dick, put it in her throat, thin like a toothpick. I don't give a motherfucker, I just do it. I don't shoot shit unless you're talking about with my cum and make your bitch run like a motherfucker drummer boy. Ba-dum, ba-dum, bum boy.
That was good.
Oh my god,
going.
motherfucker. Hold up. I got a horse throat, cause to make the horse choke with these artichokes. Motherfucker smoke dope, then I go and kill the Pope with the AK-47. Make that motherfucker die, go to heaven. Then I go and fuck his brethren like he fucked my little cousin. Yeah, he diddled him. I don't know why, but this shit, it be fucking with him. He gets on a riddling now because of you, cause he can't get his crummy hands out his poo-poo. I don't know what to do, but I know if I pray to God, I know my sins go wash away. Hold up, baby girl, I promise I'm not gay. I want to get up into that booty. It's so bonita, muy flica. That bitch, someone a piece of me, baby, like a pottery. That bitch, she like soldery, cause she is a hot iron to me. Hold up, baby girl, she want the baking soda, so I put a baby up into side of her. Then I go and reside inside of them wearing a fucking fur coat. Hold up. Wearing a fur coat made of bitch's hair that I stole with high scopes and motherfuckers drinking scope for dinner. I don't know why, but I was born a sinner. Bad bitch, she's a half asterisk, half average. Now you know from the last time that I'm half Arabic. Motherfucker going fucking suck my dick.
It's Jesus up there as a roof.
Hit you with my elbow and I go home. Got a mace in the back of my place. I don't hit you in the face with it, then you gon' die. Motherfucker gon' rise, motherfucker all rise. Cause the motherfucker God is here. You see me, I promise that I will not steer away from controversy. That bitch, that pussy jersey, that's why I got a piece of the pie. Baby girl, she don't lie. I be like super the fly. I know that God is so high. I know that he be watching over me when I be speaking. I know that I fucking any bitch is Puerto Rican. I know that the pussy leaking on the floorboards, going in the Porsche with the motherfucking horror store.
World tour.
I'm a world tour. Sports and bitch whores and more sports and sports and
I got a smorgasbord of s'mores going off the door.
Motherfucker full as I can see. I got hypocrisy filling up all my pockets. See, I got every bitch that's wanna funnel lobotomy, but I'd rather have a bottle in front of me than a funnel lobotomy. Baby, she be a thotty to me, but I still want a body, you see.
Perfect.
Fucking retarded.
That was great.
Also, that fucking who was that? I always forget. The thing that's stuck in my head all the time. There's always things stuck in my head. That frontal lobotomy joke.
I don't know if you heard it only from me, but I definitely told you that recently. Told you I'd rather, because my math teacher used to say that. I'd rather have a bottle in front of me than a frontal lobotomy.
It's actually it's a comedian.
Get the hell out of here. Wouldn't doubt it.
In front of me. Yeah, dude, it's I always forget his fucking name. Tom Waits. That's
really
who it is. Yes.
There you go.
Dude, it's like an old fucking thing. There's always like, and dude, I feel so bad because sometimes like I don't choose what gets stuck in my head.
Right.
Right. And I indulge in so much content these days that like, sometimes I'll think I'm saying something original.
Right.
And then when
you stole it from somebody.
And then when I go back, or I'm like, oh my God, like, dude, I accidentally fucking
plagiarized that bitch.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it happens to me all the time. And I think it's exactly what you said. It's the amount of content we're all consuming. We're almost all linked as one brain. That's why, dude, I'm bring on the Neuralink. I'm down, bro.
I'm telling you, dude, like, see, and that's the difference. And that's the difference. It's
baby.
With weed, man. If I was smoking weed right there, I could have gotten the zone way faster.
Way fast. You almost it gives you that like fast pass to the flow state.
It really does. Like, cause like I was just thinking the whole time, I'm like, man, I wish I had a little marijuana cigarette lit up in between my lips right now.
Right now.
Lil
Bogus says, love you guys. Thanks for the love. And Silver Cash says, what's the next 24-hour challenge gonna be, Noah?
I'm gonna hit you in your face, bitch. Fuck off, man.
We just talked about Silver Cash, just so you know.
Sorry, Silver Cash, I'm sorry. If you didn't hear what I just talked about, then rewind it a little bit. Because if you, because I'm not gonna talk about it twice. But basically, you know, we're moved on, man. We're on to different things. I'm just feeling different these days.
And if one day he feels like doing one, he'll do it. If he doesn't, he does.
Yeah, pretty much.
That's
Sorry. Go find another.
That's what the best part about being a creator is. You get to create
challenge. Let's find another fucking 24-hour challenge here, man.
Yeah.
Shit, man. I really just wish that. I know I didn't get everything. Like, I'm still missing something. Something's missing, man.
It's probably your Mace.
Something's missing, man. It's in my heart. It feels like a little flutter, like a little tickle, like a little anxious. You know what I mean?
I wonder why.
I don't know. Maybe
pretty chill day.
Yeah, maybe I didn't have. I just feel like I didn't do well enough.
You did great
On the freestyle, man.
I'm proud of you.
I wish we could go in.
You want to do more?
I kind of do.
Let's do it.
I kind of do. And you know what?
See if we can find something else. I don't know what.
I'm telling you, people. I'm sorry that I don't like your. I don't. Dude, you got the 24-hour challenges. You got them, man. You got them.
You got all these bitches.
The 24-hour challenges. I don't understand. Like, dude, so 24-hour challenges really be just fucking with. They're like haunting me.
Why?
Because, man, that's all they want to see. That's all they want to see is the 24-hour
Stupid.
challenge. It's just like, man, every day I'm alive is a 24-hour challenge.
That's a fucking good.
That's a
good line.
I'm trying to survive. It should just be like 24 hours trying to survive as a black man. And I do blackface. I'm like,
that's a good idea. That'll definitely work
probably
out.
Not,
super
right?
great.
Probably not the best idea.
But you know what? I get what you're saying. That would be a good. It would be a good 24-hour challenge. Like if racism wasn't a thing and we were able to do that, I think that would be an incredible 24-hour challenge. But if racism wasn't a thing, though, it wouldn't work, right? Because then it would be fine. It would just be the same thing.
Just that thought. Imagine seeing that thumbnail and like, dude, honestly, fucking take all the shit away. Like, this is. If you're getting offended, come on now. Stop being a pussy.
Yeah,
what we're saying is fucking funny. It would be the funniest thing ever. 24-hour challenge, blackface edition.
Dude, you get
it's
so many
so
views.
bad, dude. And honestly, all right. Since we're talking about it's funny because it's sad.
Yeah.
All right, and that's why we laugh because we're uncomfortable. Right. And I wish it wasn't that way.
But it is.
I wish the world was perfect. I wish the world was perfect. I love the way her nipples perking and shit. No, it's hyperbole. I don't even know what that means, but it's in my verbal dictionary. Man, that bitch pussy hairy scary. Put it in the obituary, then I fuck her in the library. Yeah, you know that shit. I got a mule in the back and a baseball bat and a motherfucker couple friends, they all black. I don't know how to act, that's a matter of fact. Motherfucker ass fat, so she gonna get the splat on the back. I don't understand how the fuck I got the double hands, but I do, and they all made of rose gold. And that bitch and it going full circle, aka slickical. Motherfucker slick a dick hoe. I don't understand why you ain't slit your wrist, little bitch. Go up and see the high tits. Motherfucker wanna high like me, and motherfucker I'm talking about Mickey D's high C. Orange, I'll be going till I'm boring. Bad bitch, and I'm on a porn binge, and that bitch soaring through the highlands. And I bet I'm a chillin' on a private fucking island. And that bitch in the back, in the black, in the back, in the rat, and know what to act like. And that bitch in the rat, and the sat in the back, like Tekashi 698. In the back, in the flat, in the sack, in the bench, in the back, in the know how to act right. And that bitch in the back, in the fat, in the dumb, in the friend, in the girl, in the band, like, hold up. Bitch, don't come and hop to me. Little bitch on the private line, yeah, I see. On the fit with a clip with a pen.
Yeah. Ooh. I was feeling Tupac-y when I made this shit, you know what I'm saying, bro?
I like that. I don't know, the keys are nice.
Just the simple. Yeah.
Ooh, that. All right. Does anyone else got anything to say in the chat?
Keep this riding.
Smoke 24-hour. Do a 24-hour smoke challenge, bitch. That might be hard.
And honestly, would be funny.
That would be. Oh, that actually would be a good.
My
one.
last 24-hour challenge.
That would actually be a good one. See, like now we're talking. Now it's the one thing on YouTube though that's confusing.
is
the smoke topics. Is like, do they tone you down? Do they tamp you down for that? I know
TikTok was toning people down, so I wouldn't doubt it.
But it would be a good fucking video to make, like, just like a genuine video, like no fucking staging at all. Like, all right, I bought a pound of weed.
Yeah.
And I'm literally gonna try to smoke more than I breathe.
Dude, your lungs are gonna be fucked, bro.
Yeah, you'd be. I mean, dude, 1 joint, 2 joints, I'm coughing, like just like.
That's what I'm saying. Like, it might be just hard to actually do that.
Yeah,
but
I like the idea though.
We could figure it out.
I really do like the idea. That's pretty cool.
And then he also said, "What's some good spots to visit in Detroit? I'm gonna be around to visit the Reptarium and Scrub Tubs next door. Belle Isle's cool."
Did he say that he's scrubbing tubs?
Yeah. I think he worked something out.
What are some good places to visit? I mean.
What do you want to do?
Oh my God, good places. I mean, so if we're talking food, you got a bunch of good restaurants here. You got Slow's Barbecue. You got American and Lafayette, Coney Island. You got Buddy's Pizza. You got.
Ooh, Buddy's is so good.
You got so many different pizza joints. We got a lot of good food here. We got a lot of good food here. We got a lot of good entertainment when COVID's not around. We got all the theaters downtown. We got all the sports arenas downtown. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, it's really up to you. I mean, we really have it all. And if you
whatever you like, we got it, baby.
And if you want to die, I'm sure you could find a street to turn down.
Yeah, and if you want to go do some nature stuff, we got tons of metro parks.
Yeah, exactly. And if you don't want to die and you want to be in nature, we have that too.
Or if you want to die and be in nature, you could go to the UP.
Yeah, go to UP, mountain lions, bears, cougars, whatever, man.
You can cougars.
Find it.
Yeah,
I'm not talking about the MILFs. I'm not talking about cats.
Hey, they'll kill you, dude. Dragon Sassy Fly or Sassfly says, we need to see Loki or at least know the breed. So
is that your dog?
Yeah.
How do they know your dog's name already?
I think my mom, dude. You know how she
Damn,
be.
My mom's leaking the statistics.
My mom does one thing better than all things, and that's talk.
Damn.
All the time. Ain't that right, mama?
See you, Nyan.
Let me see if I got a...
Yeah, well, you can at least tell them the breed.
Yeah, so it's a... It's a German Shepherd with a Norwegian Elk Hound. And so it's like a small German Shepherd.
It's pretty beautiful. It's black with tints of like orangey brown. Just kind of like this table.
Oh.
No?
We're
pretty simple, baby. Man, you ready to wrap this thing up?
You know what? How about this?
What?
You guys want to see my dog? Go watch Noah's vlog tomorrow.
Oh, yeah. That's true. That's true.
There you go.
I got the vlog's coming out tomorrow, baby. And I'm actually excited. Dude, that's what it is, Jay.
What?
That's what it is.
What's that, dude?
That's the murmur in my heart.
We figured it out.
That's the murmur in my heart because I left the project uncompleted and I want to finish it. And
dude,
I'm serious.
How did this all work out like that?
I'm serious. I'm so serious. That's what it is.
There we go. And then Silver Cash just said pizza for sure.
Dude, thank you so much for the pizza, man.
I'm also getting pizza.
Dude, that's crazy. That's what it is, man.
And it's weird that it happened right at the end.
Yeah, so thank you guys for watching. Because now that I know what my problem is, I got to go solve it, man.
Yeah.
Video for you guys tomorrow. Thanks for tuning in. Hope you guys enjoyed. Make sure to tune in to Snake Talk tomorrow.
Hell yeah,
5 p.m.
baby.
We will see you there. Adios, amigos and amijas. Adios.
Adidas?
Adidas.
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 Hell yeah, baby. That was good.